Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If y'all are new to the channel, welcome. I am Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game World of Warships Legends. Today we are gonna be back in the Tier 5 American tech tree destroyer, the Mahan or the Mahan. However you want to pronounce it, it's up to you. I'm not here about pronunciations today, however, I am here about the pure and utter destruction that this thing is capable of. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, please do not forget to go down there, hit that subscribe button, and if you guys would like to do me a quick favor, if you are already subscribed, make sure you guys like this video once you watch it all the way through, and if you guys don't like the video, well, leave a dislike, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this one, and I do appreciate all the support on this channel thus far. But with all that being said, let's talk about this match and a little bit about the Mahan. So, obviously the Mahan, it's an American destroyer, and it is at Tier 5, so you make Tier 5 bonuses. Now, the modifications I have on my Mahan are Aiming Systems Mod 1 and Propulsion Mod 2. I also have this thing fully upgraded. And the commander I have on here is Vincent Mordoff. I'm also running, I believe, William Sims for the extra HP, and I am running Eric Bay. Now, I'm a full-on gunboat build with RPF, so keep that in mind. And I am just going to be able to absolutely clap the ever-living crap out of these destroyers. That is kind of what I'm built for here. These American destroyers, from Tier 3 all the way up to Tier 7, are gunboats. You should not be building them for torpedoes. The Americans succeed in the firepower department. Now, don't mind me torpedoing that Bliskowica there. But yeah, we got our first kill, first blood, gotta love it. But the area where these American destroyers shine is in the firepower department. You've got rapid reloading, 127mm 5-inch guns. On average, you've got a 2 to 3 second reload. So you can get 5 shells on target every 2 to 3 seconds. It's pretty disgusting. It really is. That's why I love my American destroyers. They're gunboats. They're fantastic at taking out other destroyers. Now, the hit points, obviously, on my Mahan, I have 15,000, almost 16,000 hit points, and that is because I have William Sims as an inspiration, and he increases the hit points of my ship per tier. Currently, I'm a Tier 5. I get 380 hit points, I think, per tier, so I'm getting an extra almost 2,000 hit points. Very nice indeed. So having an extra 2,000 hit points is actually very crucial in a lot of situations. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Now, the torpedoes on the Mahan, they are the classic 533mm quintuple launchers, or quad launchers, and they're okay. They're really just used for the oh shit category of torpedoes, and what I mean by that is you should only ever be needing to use those torpedoes only if, like, somebody pushes you, or, for example, like that. A second ago, we were 5 kilometers from that Bliskowica. We sent the torpedoes into a smoke screen because, well, smoke screens are torpedo magnets. We all know this, and well, smoke screens tend to eat torpedoes. So, and which the Bliskowica did actually eat one of those torpedoes because he is just sitting in there for me. That's why I was able to torpedo him. So, really, yeah, the only reason you're ever going to be using these torps is, like I said, in the oh shit category. If you get super close to somebody, or if you use an island to sneak up on somebody, that's the only reason you should ever be using your torps. Otherwise, you shouldn't even bother with them. Now, the enemy Bavoy is spotted. We are in a very dangerous situation here. 2 cruisers are off our port side within 10 kilometers. I was expecting to die here. I was like, yep, I'm dead. There's no way I'm living. But you'll be surprised. It looks like the enemy Bavoy has disengaged. He popped the smoke screen, and the light cruisers aren't hitting their shots very, or at least the heavy cruiser and the light cruiser aren't hitting their shots very consistently. So I'm able to turn hard to starboard and wrap around this corner and absolutely smack the crap out of the Mahan. And fortunately, the team does take him out. Once I get behind this island, I should get undetected. Now, I do have torpedoes heading into that smoke screen. I'm really hoping that one of those, maybe even 2 of them, might catch him and kill him. Unfortunately, however, that's not going to be the case. Not much we can really do about that. But we are alive, but barely. We are alive, but barely. Quite crazy that we actually lived there. We should not have lived, but we did anyway, so we will take it. Now, that smoke screen should provide me some cover. So what I'm going to do here in a split second is take a couple shots at this Devonshire and maybe do some damage and maybe even get a fire. So that's what I do. I'm using the island to cover me, and I actually do get a fire first salvo. We'll take it. and that Devonshire might actually DC it, and in which he does. And I'm hoping I can maybe get a follow-up fire, but that's gonna push my luck. That is for sure. Now I'm holding my shot here. Why? Because I know I will probably get spotted if I take that shot. So I hold my shot because of that reason. If I get hit even once by one of those British 8-inch HE shells, I'm probably gonna die. However, it looks like the Devonshire is actually getting behind that island, so I'm taking a few shots here. The destroyer's not within my concealment, so I'm actually not gonna get detected, or I'm not gonna stay detected rather. Now, Devonshire takes a shot, and luckily, he brackets me. So, that's another close call right there, but we'll take it. We're alive, 30,000 damage. We've got 1 kill, 1 first blood, 1 solo capture in our name. We are doing pretty good up to this point. Remember, our job as a American gunboat destroyer is to take out other destroyers. But right now, really, the only goal I have in mind is to get inside this capture zone and flip it. Remember, there's 3 jobs I always encourage people to do in their destroyers. 1 is to, of course, kill enemy destroyers. 2 is to capture bases, and 3 is to spot. You should do all of those consecutively. That is your job as a gunboat destroyer overall. You need to be capping, you need to be taking out destroyers, you need to be playing the objective, because destroyers are the most vital role of any team. So they've got the lowest concealment, and because of that, they're able to sneak in capture zones. Points is what's going to win games, folks. And keep in mind, this is not going to be the most amount of damage game whatsoever. But we're still going to place top of the leaderboard in the end of the battle. I'm not going to spoil too much, but we do our part in this battle. Although our damage doesn't show it, but the leaderboard and everything does. We do a fantastic job. We get the caps. We take out enemy destroyers. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most important thing you can do. By far. That is what your job is. And I will get rewarded for doing that. Now, Devonshire comes back around. I'm taking some pot shots at him. Keep in mind, I've got my smoke screen up, and it's an American smoke screen. American smoke screens are the best in the game, at least in my opinion. They last for about 2 minutes, and they have a very long puffing range. So, very nice indeed. Now, we actually managed to get the kill on the Bavoy. That's our 2nd kill of the game. We managed to sneak some shots off at him, because our destroyer does manage to detect him. And it looks like our teammate in the West Virginia does also take out the other destroyer. And we are going to win this game up to this point. There's no way we're going to lose it unless our team folds horribly. Which wouldn't surprise me. It's Legends at the end of the day. You never know. But for the most part, they're not going to throw, and they're actually going to be decent and stay alive and win this game. All we have to do is basically not be stupid, and we have this game in the bag here. We've got about, what, 7 minutes left? 6 minutes almost? Yeah, we're fine. We are good to go. Now, I am about to come out of the smoke screen, and we actually get the kill. We yoink the kill on the Devonshire. We get a cheeky fire on him, and down he goes. That's our 3rd kill of the game. Unfortunately, there's no Kraken potential, mainly because there's only 1 ship left. There's no way we can get a Kraken. But that's pretty funny, though. We actually managed to get the kill over the island through the woods and get a fire on that Devonshire. Gotta love it. Now, I'm getting some shots on target here at this Mackinson. If I can get a fire on him, that'd be lovely, because he did burn his DC earlier. Come on, give me a fire. Please, give me a fire. Last salvo. Let's see. And unfortunately, we do not get a fire. Nothing much we can really do about that, unfortunately. Now, here's my plan. He's the only guy left. He's got about half his hit points intact. All we need to do is take him out and we win the game. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to come around this corner and YOLO and get my torps off. And I might die doing this. I know this. But he's the last guy alive. I don't care what happens. So I come around this corner and I send my torpedoes away. I'm starting to get some shells up there. I'm maybe trying to get some fires, right? That's the goal here. And our torpedoes make impact. We get 2 out of the 4. We get a flood, and down he goes. That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, concludes it. That's a pretty good damn game, if you don't mind me saying so. We did our job. We got the caps, killed the DDs, helped with other ships, and I think that is the most important thing you can do, guys, doing your job. How many times can I say it? Look at that, 62k damage, 3k base XP. You see what I mean? Doing your job rewards, guys. It rewards you more than getting damage. So, with all that being said, I hope you all did enjoy it, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Stay healthy, as always.